It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Well, good morning. Happy Friday. What's going on, y'all?
What's going on?
Yeah, Friday.
That's right.
We made it.
Yeah, we did. Did you guys do anything exciting last night?
I went and had a little ladies' dinner, like a little girls' thing. I haven't seen these two girls in a while.
That's lovely.
Got caught up on all the tea.
Oh, okay. A lot of gossip going on?
Well, just a lot of stuff I didn't know.
Okay.
When you sit down and everybody goes, girl, we got to tell you something.
Uh-oh.
And then it proceeds and goes on for like 45 minutes. You're like, whoa, I had no idea.
Okay. So you got your gossip fill, huh?
Well, yeah. It's all good, though. It's fun to reconnect.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Did you do anything exciting, Bird?
Oh, man, I painted the town orange.
Okay.
No, I didn't do anything really that great. Did stuff for work, and that's about the highlight of my day.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Exciting stuff, huh? Yeah, save it for the weekend. Well, last night was the Sandy tree lighting that happened on the West Palm Beach waterfront.
Yes, that's exciting.
Yeah, it looked great. Same tree basically every year, but 700 tons or whatever it is of sand that's out there.
It really is, in my opinion, the best display in South Florida.
I think so, too.
It's so Florida. It's sand. It's a beach tree.
Yeah.
You can't hate on that.
Well, it's unique, and then the lights that they shine on it, too.
It's a production.
It is. It's not just the lights that are on the tree. It's more about the lights that shine on the tree.
And the activations all around it. Mm-hmm. They do a great job of making it a whole little winter festival.
Yeah. So it's a cool little thing. So you feel like it's Christmas when the Sandy tree is lit.
And I think the band right there is also doing their ice skating rink again with the fake ice, but they made it bigger because it was like way too small. It was like a Barbie ice rink.
Yeah.
But they've realized they needed to make it bigger.
I think they upped their game.
So you can walk right over there and do that, get a little cocktail at the Bend. Ooh, those are yummy.
Ice skating's fun.
Yeah, it is.
As long as you're not doing, ice racing or sprints down the ice, if you're just kind of taking your little time, it's fun.
And romantic.
Yeah, it is romantic.
Yeah, I think it's, where your skill level is, too. Because I've seen that when I was observing. There's so many places to ice skate in Manhattan. And they had some people, and there was one dude that had that little push cart thing that kind of keeps you up. I was like, oh, man, I don't know. Is it better to not go ice skating at all or go out there? Because it was like a penguin kind of thing that this dude's pushing. I'm like, man, I know you're out there at the fam and all that. But it's like, you get it. To me, just fall, right?
It's hard to look like the head of the family when you're skating with the penguin.
Right. Your kids are skating circles around you, and you're the one using the kid car. I was just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I get wanting to be with the family. I don't know what you do in that case. You
definitely don't look good with the penguin.
No,
You're a grown-ass man.
But he was out there with the kids. But that's going to be something they're going to remember, right? Be like, hey, remember Dad had the penguin to skate around?
Remember Dad was taking care of us and helped us and that spent time with us? That's what they should be saying.
Yeah, I know they should. But boy, when you have kids, they remember all the goofy stuff you did.
And they love to mock you.
Yeah, they do.
Tell you how you're wrong.
Yeah.
Like, you've got a lot of balls. I'm paying all your bills.
Yeah, I could have been at a bar, kids.
In fact, I can still go.
Right.
Peace.
Exactly.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design. Well, Ghislaine Maxwell is trying again to get out of prison. 2 months after they shut her down, the Supreme Court said, nah, we're going to let you go ahead and serve out your sentence, lady. She has filed another petition with the U.S. District Court, and she is now representing herself. Now, the filing didn't specify the legal grounds for her request, but it said that she is looking to unseal grand jury transcripts for the case And her lawyer had argued in the past that there are unproven allegations that possibly created undue prejudice. I don't know. So she's just trying to get out again, and I think she's doing whatever she can with the legal jargon and maneuvering. Kevin, you're the only one that understands these words. Mm-hmm. Will she get a retrial?
I don't know. I mean, you throw up enough Hail Marys, eventually maybe you might connect, and that's what she's trying to do. And it seems like she does have a few people in high places that seem to favor her, hence her new prison conditions.
You're right. She got moved to a cush prison.
Mm-hmm. And from what I understand, that makes a huge of a difference where you are, cell block E or some, fat cat little establishment.
Amen. The cleanliness, the way the inmates are treated, the amount of freedoms you have to go here and there. Yes, all prisons are not created equal.
Right.
Taylor Swift reportedly had her eye set on a June 13th wedding. 13 is her lucky number. She had picked out this beautiful place in Rhode Island, but alas, another bride had that date of June 13th. And so Taylor Swift reportedly cut this chick a huge check and took the girl's date. And how happy is that girl? Mm-hmm. I mean, gladly, I'll move my wedding. What do I care? June 13th or June 23rd or June 30th? Like, who cares?
Yeah.
I'm not married to the date, but Taylor was. So she paid this girl handsomely to let her have the date that she had reserved already.
Because that's what you do when you're Taylor Swift.
Dang, that's awesome.
Story would have been a lot better, though, if you would have stopped it with Taylor Swift cut this chick. You'd be like, that's hardcore, man.
She cut her and then took her wedding date.
Yeah, that's hardcore. See,
the girl bled out.
That I'm like, now that a girl Taylor. That a girl Taylor.
And finally here, did you see? Sliding in the DMs is not dead. Kim Cattrall just married a guy that slid into her DMs when they met. Now, they met back in 2016. He slid in the DMs. They started dating, and bam, after 9 years together, they just got married. So if she can date a guy from her DMs, you can date guys and girls from your DMs.
I think all that is kind of gone. I don't think people even care about that stuff anymore. There used to be a stigma about all that stuff. I don't think there is.
Good.
How you meet's how you meet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
All right, it is time once again for the new name movie game. Virginia's on a 3-game winning streak. Man.
We must stop her. Evil must stop today.
Yeah, good luck.
Jeez, just blowing us away. She's got more than twice the wins that either you and I do, Bird. Thank you, Stat Girl Whitney, I think.
I'm going to pop out my lucky retainer. Hold that for me, Jbird.
All right. With the show and tell, come on.
All right, we're going to partner Virginia up with Aaron from Okeechobee here today. What up, Aaron?
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Okay. All right. Virginia's going to be giving you clues to movies here. She can't use any of the characters' names, any of the actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movie. We've got 60 seconds on the clock, and your time begins now.
They call this, when you're going around trying to find employees all over the country, you're a what?
Recruiter.
But another name for recruiter. What's the top of your shoulders? What's the top of your shoulders?
Headhunter.
Guess. Good. They sparkle. They're vampires. They sparkle. They're vampires. Pass. One of the boroughs of Manhattan, and it's a story. It's a fable. Pass.
Pass. Sorry.
The opposite of dad is, and it's a man.
Good.
The opposite of dad is what?
Good.
Dad. The opposite of dad. Can you hear me?
Oh, no, I can't. Dad. I'm not sure. Pass. Sorry.
Is this a joke?
One.
The opposite of dad is mom, right?
All right. You don't have to bite his head off. Jeez.
I don't think he could hear me.
Here we go.
Could you hear it all, Aaron?
Oh, he's heartbroken, by the way.
I don't think something's the matter with our phones.
Oh, yeah. You know, so when Virginia gets a bad score, the phones are broken.
It's the phones.
Yeah.
Well, I think he was also shook after she bit his head off.
Yeah.
I mean, are you serious? What?
The opposite of dad.
He might have not heard you. Maybe
Right.
there was a fallout.
I think that's what it was.
No, I'm saying maybe his phone dropped out. The phones are working.
I think. I don't know. Can you hear me okay here, Austin?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Can you understand the word dad?
Yes, Dad.
Okay.
What's the opposite of dad, Austin?
It's Mom.
There you go.
Okay.
We're off to a good start here.
I love it. Okay. Well, we got 60 seconds on the clock. We've got to beat 1. Okay?
All right.
All right, here we go. Our
Let's do it.
time in the no-name movie game begins now. Pass. It's when two people come together in matrimony. It's called what? You are getting...
Married?
Yes. And then when you tell a tale, that is what? If I open a book, what do I read out of it?
Story? Wedding story?
Yeah. Put the first one. What was the first word you had when two people
Story wedding?
No, it's not wedding. It's when you actually, what is it called? When the concept of two people coming together under the law. You are now pass. Okay.
Wed?
Okay, he's the chocolate maker. Just his first name. Chocolate maker first name.
Willie.
No. Okay, last name. Sorry.
Wonka.
Yes. Okay. This one is, okay, you're talking to somebody that sucks blood and you're asking them questions. That is what?
Vampires.
Yeah, but what do you do when you're asking them
Interview with the
questions?
vampire.
There you go. Okay. Pass. Okay. Pass. Okay. It's the monkeys to man. That is called what? Monkeys to man is, what is that? Evolution.
Sorry.
Evolution. Okay.
Is everybody drunk?
No, the one was,
I'm definitely not drunk.
we got hung up on Marriage Story. That just didn't work out well.
How many did you get?
I got 2.
Whoa, we have a new champion at least.
Yeah, we do.
You could rest easy on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't work out for us. All right, Bird, it is lined up for you to do very well. Danette is on here from Lake Worth Beach. Hello, Danette.
Hi, Jbird. We got this.
Danette, let's do this thing. I need a W so bad.
Okay.
We got it.
All you got to do is beat 2 in 60 seconds. Bird, your time begins now.
It's a bunny, and this person was guilty, but they weren't guilty. It's a cartoon back from the 80s. Bunny.
Bugs Bunny?
No, a pass. Pass.
Rabbit.
If I'm selling a home and I'm asking people to come there, it's called what? To buy it. It's called
Showing? Showing?
No, not a closed home, but a
Open house.
Yes, thank you. It's a word that shows I want all the money, I want all the food, I want this, I want that.
Greed.
Yes.
Greed. Gluttony.
Yes, you got it. The opposite of small mommy would be what?
Big Daddy.
Yes. You did it. Hold on, keep going.
Okay.
If I got a mom, if I got a mom, pass. Think about a mother, and she has a daughter, and her daughter got married, and this is what he's called. He's called what?
The who is called what?
The mom has a daughter. The daughter got married.
Doesn't matter. You got the win. You got 3 and you got the win. Nice
Where's my
work,
belt?
Bird. Virginia
Damn it.
finally loses the belt.
Yay!
Nice work, Danette. Congratulations, dethroned the witch. The bird is
So
putting that
happy I
thing
got
in places he
Jbird.
shouldn't.
Oh my gosh.
I've been trying for years.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, you can walk away with a nice little win, Danette. That's great. Enjoy
Awesome.
yourself and have a great weekend. It's a great way to set the tone, isn't it?
Weekend, guys.
Okay. I check out the misconnections. I'm like, okay, is one of these ever worked in the history of doing misconnections?
I'm sure one has.
Back in the day, I think they worked.
Yeah.
Now, no.
Back in the day, I think there was less places to go on the internet.
And when I say back in the day, I'm talking early 70s, late 60s.
Maybe, yeah. Because they used to do them, you're right, kind of like in magazines or papers or stuff like that, and now they just do them online, which you'd have to go there to Misconnections. I guess that's the concept. If you have a romantic encounter with somebody and you don't get their digits or figure out how to DM them on the gram, then you go to Misconnections and hopefully they will too and be like, oh, they made a post about me.
The things I think that are in the Misconnections now the most are when you're seeking out something, a service, if you will.
Oh, okay.
That's where you're going to...
Okay, that's the place for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we
Real
do
seedy.
have some people that are looking for love here. This is a man looking for a woman. It says, where is that Winn Dixie Bologna Hottie? Oh, yeah.
You can't put those two words together.
Ever.
Bologna and hottie.
Bologna Hottie. Says here, you were in the deli aisle at the Winn Dixie in Green Acres at around 9 p.m. You grabbed the last pack of thick-cut bologna and you smiled like you knew exactly how powerful that move was. I was the guy that was pretending to compare ham prices, even though I just wanted to talk to you. You had that cozy, Florida at 7 p.m. kind of glow, hair in a messy bun, flip-flops, and your nice little belly sticking out of your cut-off shirt. I like a woman with a little extra bologna on her body, if you know what I mean.
Ugh.
So I finally mustered up the courage to talk to you, and I told you that I like when a woman can be comfortable in her own skin. You laughed. Then the intercom played Love Shack by the B-52s. And I swear the cooler lights hit you like a rom-com moment. So if you're out there, bring back that bologna confidence, and I'll even buy you a whole charcuterie board. Or, you know, more bologna.
Ow!
Hot. I think I want to throw up.
The cooler lights, the smell of effervescent bologna.
I like how he talks about how she's got a belly.
A bologna body.
She's got a bologna body.
Oh, yes.
And I'm with Virginia. I kind of want to vomit, too.
It's probably the right reaction. We got a female here looking for some dude on the Misconnections. She said, you said you knew the Paul brothers, but then you ghosted me. She says, so I met you at a gym in Deerfield Beach. You flexed your way into my life with stories about how you were basically roommates with the Paul brothers back in the Vine days. You said that Logan had called you his secret weapon and Jake begged you to train him for a celebrity boxing match. I didn't believe any of it, but your dimples were distracting, so I let it slide. Then you promised that you'd show me some texts from both Paul brothers and the next day, but instead you just ghosted me and vanished like a YouTuber after a bad apology video. Either way, I would still like my iced latte you said you owed me. And please wear those tight-fitting shorts again. I'm a fan of sausage.
A lot of meat in these.
Bologna and sausage.
These entries.
Meat
Vegetarians be turning the radio off.
We got bologna. We got sausage.
What's next?
Meatloaf.
Pork shank?
lovers. Jeez. And now we got the smell of old books in this Misconnections post. If you're anywhere near the Aventura Mall, listen up. This could be for you. This is a male seeking a male. It says, hello, I am the blonde dude in the tight khaki shorts. We had crossed paths at the Aventura Mall this last Tuesday, and you had this incredible scent. It smelled of old books mixed with peppermint.
Ooh.
It was like taking a whiff of a historic library that knows how to party. It weirdly reminded me of my grandpa, but in a naughty way.
But in a naughty way?
What? All right. I'm out at the guy that wants to bang grandpa.
But he smells like old books and peppermint.
Might have been the right choice of words. I know that sounds a little strange, but I'm into weird things. And he was a handsome man. You told me that the mall didn't have enough mystery. And then you smiled in this quiet bookworm kind of way that Made it feel like you knew all of my secrets. Honestly, if you're out there, I would love to smell your old book sometime, if you catch what I'm saying.
Oh, we do.
Let's reconnect and let's see where this story goes. Maybe our next chapter won't end so quickly.
I'll have to close that book or turn a page or something.
Crack that spine.
Crack that spine.
That's what you do to Grandpa.
Oh, my gosh. That might have
Crack
been
that spine, Grandpa.
That might have been the sickest one out of all of them, Grandpa.
Crack that spine. Normal or nope. You are one of those thrifty individuals who saves your Christmas wrapping paper from year to year. I remember when I was a little kid, my parents would do that. My dad would have his pocket knife and he would just pass it around so proudly to everybody in the family. And you had to carefully slit the tape on it, take it off, and then refold it. And then they put it in a box for next year. And then you'd go in there with all the scraps and try to piece together your wrapping paper.
If you have nice paper, like somebody gives you a gift with like nice quality paper, I will totally keep it.
Okay.
Now, I'm not keeping the paper thin, cheap paper.
Walmart paper.
Walmart paper we ain't keeping. But if it's like nice paper and like a beautiful, nice ribbon, I am so keeping that.
Yeah, I think you have probably a difference between wrapping paper and some of the ornate bows and things like that come with it, because that makes sense. I think we're just talking about the wrapping paper itself, and it is not normal to save it. 76% said nope. 24% of people are.
I don't even mind when someone wraps a present in newspaper. It's kind of
messy.
It's fun. It's cheap.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
Don't wrap a white sweater in newspaper.
No. I'd get a box. Definitely get a box.
Thing's going to be looking like you're a chimney sweep.
You got print on your sweater.
Now, what about this? Normal or nope? It says, I wash my pillows.
I love that. I think we should all be washing our pillows, y'all.
You probably should. It's one of those things when you think about it, with all the drool and all them little mites and all that kind of stuff that you have. It's one of those things where it's probably something we're really overlooking.
Not just the pillow, but also the mattress pad. Take that thing off and wash that.
Yeah.
Especially if you are a sweaty beast like me, going through menopause, waking up 6 times a night covered in sweat.
Every time I wash a pillow, it comes out very discombobulated. It looks like the snowman. It's got humps in it.
Yeah, I'd seen that too, and that's my problem with it. But somebody texted and said, yeah, you can't actually wash your pillows. Then you dry them with a shoe in the dryer, and it refluffs them. Huh?
A shoe in the dryer.
Shoe?
A shoe?
A dirty shoe?
I don't know.
I am not doing that.
No.
We got to stop taking advice from people that we wouldn't trust on the street.
That sounds like, I got you guys. You guys put a dirty shoe in your...
So what you do is you put your dryer and your pillow and a cat turd in there, and then you put it on high.
Or do you just buy brand new shoes that are just for the dryer? Drying shoes.
Now, a lot of people are saying, you know what, just change your pillow out every year. But that can get expensive, can it? Because, I got one of those nice old pillows. I love it.
Yes, I've got an expensive pillow, and I don't want to be buying a new one.
Right. So I thought that could be a
I'd rather
little bit
try to
pricey.
wash it first.
Well, how many people are washing their pillows? Is it normal or nope? It is normal to do it. 58% of people say they do. 42% of people do not.
Okay.
It's one of those things. I'm going to be thinking about it now. How long has it been since I washed my pillow? I don't know if I ever have. This person said, I sleep with my phone in bed with me. It's not on a nightstand. It's in the bed with you. This would be my wife. She is watching her phone all night long. I don't know how she does it or why she does it. It's completely against everything I believe in life. I do not do that kind of nonsense.
Blue light monitor Kev hates it.
Yeah, I'm just like,
because he knows the facts and the stats about what that blue light does to your brain.
And then my wife's always talking about how she's so tired. I'm like, well, duh.
Honey.
I'm like, I got no sympathy for you. I'm like, what are you doing? Does anybody here sleep with the phone actually in the bed with them?
No.
If I'm sleeping by myself, yes.
Okay. Now, when they did a national study, 20% of people say they actually do sleep with the phone in the bed with them. Now, 53%, which is what's normal, is what I do. They keep it within arm's reach on a nightstand or table, and it's right off to the side in case something's going on or I have a thought or whatever. I use my phone. I know they say put it in another room, but I'm not buying into that. I just can't. I'm not doing that.
No, because when I wake up every hour on the hour or every hour and a half, I want to see what time it is. It's 3:15. Damn, I better get up soon.
Yeah, but not everybody's got a scary job like us where if we're not here at 6 a.m., it strikes fear into your heart.
Yeah. If I didn't have anything.
We have to.
Yeah.
You have to know.
Yeah. Now, I asked people, I said, how about the KVJ Nationers that are on YouTube right now? Is it normal or no to sleep with the phone in bed with you? It's about what the national average is. 29% of people are. So we're a little bit higher than the national average, but a lot of people are. Only 11% of people are leaving it in another room, which is the recommendation.
Yeah, I'm just afraid of it. I don't want it in the bed with me because I think it emits electromagnetic energy or whatever.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
And I'm afraid that it's going to give me a cancer.
Well, like you said, there's sometimes you're restless, but an idea might happen for the show. I don't want to get up and walk all the way over because I'm kind of tired.
Well, then that'll wake me up. Yeah, if I get out of bed and
totally.
that's when a cold draft hits you. And all of a sudden you're like wide awake.
Or you step in dog pee.
I trip on a towel. I
cat
fall.
Vomit. Yeah. Okay, what about this? Normal or nope? Always checking the Uber driver's license plate.
Never done it once. I'm sure of it. I've probably gotten into a car a few times that was not my Uber ride.
I don't. I check the car first, and then I check the driver's name, and they have their little photo, and if that matches up, I'm like, that's good. Why would I go to the extra level? I don't care about the license plate. If the other two match up, I'm like, I'm okay with it.
I think the bigger the city, the more you have to do that.
Really? Why?
Because there could be two white Hondas pulling up to pick you up and the guy standing next to you named Fred. And if both of you try to get in the same white Honda, or you could get in the wrong white Honda, and it could be a calamity.
Virginia's right. For example, if I ever get an Uber at my house, I know when the car stops in front of my house, that's my car. If you're in a big city and you're waiting...
the airport?
Well, that's how that one girl got murdered. There was a guy just trolling the area the entire time, and he saw this drunk girl, and she was waiting for her Uber car. She didn't know what was going on, got in the wrong car, and he assaulted her and murdered her, and... Yeah, I think some laws changed after that as well.
That's a happy ending for a Friday.
I'm sorry. I blame my parents. They made me this way.
And what about this, normal or nope? Do you wear headphones without playing any kind of audio in them just to avoid talking to people?
No, but I have faked a phone call and had a fake conversation to get out of a situation.
Okay. It is kind of brilliant. I see a lot of people are just wearing them full time now, like an accessory. It's just they're always in their ears, and you never know if they're listening to something or not. And I'm always kind of confused. I'm like, so am I supposed to talk to you or not? Are you trying to tell me not to talk to you?
If I see somebody in the store and they've got headphones on, to me that means they don't want to talk to anybody. And that's why I was afraid to wear my headphones in there. I don't want to come off like I don't want to talk to anybody. I love talking to people. Mm-hmm. A lot of weird moments happen.
Okay, so nobody here is doing that? None of us are? Yeah.
I just can't. I don't want to muffle my hearing because I'm always ready for that Uber driver that's looking to torture and kill me. So I want to hear anybody creeping up on me.
Yeah. I've had it where I have my headphones on and I'm jogging and people will come up and like try to scare you. It is nice to have your surroundings around you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't believe in jogging with headphones or being out with headphones. I want to hear what's going on behind me.
And honestly, after a while, I don't really believe in jogging. So
you're right. Very
I think
anti-jogging.
we've aged out of jogging.
You're right.
So wearing headphones without playing anything just to avoid talking, is that normal or nope? It's not. 67% of people said nope. It's not. But 34% of people are. So they're basically sending a message to you, don't talk to me.
Message
34%.
received.
Yep.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, every year we always wait for that one gimmick that seems to cut through, that comes out of Art Basel, that's going on this week and weekend in Miami. And it looks like that thing that's cutting through is realistic robot dogs with Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Mark Zuckerberg heads on them. These are robot dogs that are going around Art Basel pooping NFTs. Huh?
I've heard it all.
Yeah.
And they do look very realistic. I saw the video. They look like the faces of these dudes.
Yeah, that part is good. Now, I'm not sure, art is just such a fascinating thing, isn't
Art
it?
trippy.
Yeah. It'd be trippy. So I don't know if that's high art or what kind of art that is, but
I mean, it definitely did get my attention because of the realistic facial accuracy of these dogs.
yeah, no, I mean, it does look pretty good. They look like real heads, actually, just on those. You've seen those robot dogs that they have now that scare the heck out of everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what that is. I don't know what the pooping NFT part is about, but go to Art Basel yourself and you can see it this weekend. It's a show by Beeple, Beeple.
That's weird looking.
Yeah, it is. If you're on YouTube right now watching us on KBJ TV, you can see what it looks like. Well, remember that lawsuit we were talking about from Hillary Martin to SeaWorld Orlando? She was riding a ride, got struck in the head with a duck.
Yeah, it was ducked up.
Well, now SeaWorld Orlando has filed a motion to dismiss the lawsuit, arguing that she was struck by a snowy egret instead. She was on that Mako coaster. If you've ever seen that, on March 24th when she was knocked in the noggin. Now, originally she was suing, claiming that a duck had knocked her unconscious and caused permanent injuries, but SeaWorld Orlando is contending that it cannot be held legally responsible for a, quote, wild animal's actions, and since the egret is a wild migratory bird, this would qualify.
Now, if it was Donald Duck, that's different because
The duck works for the park.
Exactly.
Then you sue Disney.
Yeah. All right. Working it out.
SeaWorld also stated that Martin refused medical transport because she, quote, wanted to keep going in the park and getting her party on. She didn't want to be held up any longer with the medical attention. She's like, I got to get back to SeaWorld. And they're like, well, if you're hurt, you're hurt. You need to leave the park.
Interesting.
You didn't seek medical treatment until the following day when you're like, oh, I had all my fun. Oh, man, my neck really hurts.
Oh, let me get that lawsuit.
The company disputed Martin's claim that SeaWorld created a zone of risk by placing a high-speed coaster near water. I guess that's why it's important that it's an egret, saying we can't control migratory birds and what they do here in Florida.
Interesting.
It'd be like if I went to your house and a bird from the sky came and it hit me right in the eye. I don't know if I can sue you.
Yeah, if it's just an animal being an animal, it's not the homeowner or the park's fault.
Yeah.
But if I guess is what the park is saying.
Well, yeah, and she's just trying to say that they were negligent in putting it next to water where birds would congregate.
There's so many roller coasters next to water at all of the theme parks.
In Florida, how do you avoid it?
You can't.
Yeah. Well, there's a curious baby seal that wandered into the Sprig and Fern, the Meadows Craft Beer Bar in New Zealand.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
Yeah.
Beer plus baby seal.
That'd just be too much, right?
Oh my gosh, I would love it.
Yeah. Yeah, they say that it quickly hid in the bathroom, went right by the patrons, did not order a beer. It was not 21. It couldn't get served. They say the staff lured the baby seal out with a salmon.
Okay.
It's a good way to do it.
Oh, that seal was totally on cocaine. Heads right to the bathroom at a bar. Everyone knows it's what. Come on.
Here's Bella Evans, the co-owner of the bar.
Yeah, so we're just sitting there at the pub, serving customers, setting up Christmas decorations, and a baby seal just walked in the front door by itself. I think everyone thought it was a dog at first because we're a dog-friendly establishment. And then I did a double take and I was like, oh my gosh, that's a seal. What's going on? So it was pretty crazy. From there, the seal wandered around through the bar. In the video, you can see someone throwing their jersey. We're kind of trying to usher the seal out because it came in the front door. He was trying to push him out the back door, so he wasn't inside. But he ended up hiding in our bathroom for a little while.
They nicknamed the seal Fern, and he was safely released on nearby Rabbit Island.
Okay.
Seals are dang adorable.
I wonder if they put it back by where its mommy was.
I don't know how they would know that, Virginia.
Do you have any more terrible questions for Kevin?
Well, now is he on a different island and he's an orphan? Because that's kind of sad.
So she does have some more terrible questions for you, Kevin.
She does, yeah. Again, we have no way of knowing that. The Cornwall Borough Police in Pennsylvania responded to reports of an unusually tame deer. And what was odd about this deer is spray painted on each side in orange was P-E-T, spelling pet. And what they noticed about this deer, it had no fear of any human.
Whoa.
In fact, it came up to one officer and it was like wanting to be pet by the officer. And they're like, okay, this thing is oddly tame. So they think what happened was somebody raised it, probably saw one of those videos of somebody raising a deer and then it got to be too much. They're like, what are we doing? We can't keep a deer in our house. And so then they just kind of released it, wrote pet on it, hoping somebody would treat it the same way they did, but now can't.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, release the deer that can't fend for itself in the wild. You raise it all soft.
Yes, that's why they're saying it's illegal to have a pet deer. And you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Please don't do this because you're right. That thing can now only live in your living room.
Oh, a frog could beat that thing up. It's got no nature skills.
I mean, it's coming up. It's like, oh, pet me. It's like, hey, humans, what are you guys doing?
Hey, you guys have snacks, right? Oh. Just like all the other humans that have raised me.
Yeah, you humans are pretty cool, right? You won't shoot me.
Oh, no.
My gosh.
Yeah. Our dummy of the day might be 35-year-old Corey Johnson, who's now facing a bomb threat charge for an alleged incident at Louis Armstrong New Orleans International Airport. He allegedly called into the airport with a threatening call after he couldn't pay his parking fee. And he was hoping that if he caused enough chaos, they would just raise the arms, get everybody out, and he'd be able to flee. But now he's looking at 10 years in prison.
Dude.
And a $250,000 fine, which I'm sure is probably a few dollars more than the parking fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Crazy,
so
man.
smart.
Yeah. Well, the Grinches are out. Last week, one caused $29,000 worth of damage to an elaborate Christmas light display in Washington State. But just like what happened with the Grinch story, the Who's came together and they put together community spirit and they raised enough money to replace all the damaged Christmas decorations.
Beautiful.
I think that's a lovely gesture. There's a swinger couple who owns a ritzy catering business in East Hampton, the Hamptons, Virginia.
Yes, we of course know the Hamptons.
They're now being accused of propositioning their workers for sex.
Oh, boy.
You can't do that?
Annie Washburn and her partner, Michael Castiglione, constantly talked about their private sex lives in front of other workers, and then they started pressuring them to join them in the bedroom. And then, after that, they started punishing people who complained.
So what their tactic is, let me just throw out a little breadcrumb, see if anyone picks it up. Oh, that's not working.
Fishing.
Yes, now we have to step it up. We have to ask them.
Then a former catering manager decided to sue. The lawsuit has got other staffers jumping on, saying that they felt pressured to join their open relationship. Some servers jumped into the lawsuit as well.
This is messy.
Way messy. What are they thinking?
They're not. They're idiots.
They were so lost in ecstasy and just the lustfulness.
Yeah. Ugh. The owners are denying the charges.
I'm sure they are.
Of course.
Pantone announced that Cloud Dancer is designated as their 2026 color of the year. If you want to know what Cloud Dancer is, it's white.
Why can't we just say white?
Thank you, Pantone.
Because Cloud Dancer is so much cooler, Virginia.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
All right, Jbird, what you thinking about here today?
Boy, you don't know how bad it is until something's gone. And I had not had a working Jeep in about 2 weeks because of my keys. They had that weird, odd chip in there. But my boy Klepto finally got the piece and he fixed it and I'm back on the road. And it is so much easier in life to be able to drive to point A to point B. I spent so much money on lifts. It was.
Yeah.
And I have that little scam thing I think that's going on where they say, we'll be right there in 4 minutes. And you're waiting. You're like, I'm ready to go to work. And then they go 1 minute away from your house. It'll jump. You have a new driver now. We'll see you in 9 minutes. And then that one would, so they make you order the more expensive car now. They force you to do it.
And the other scam is they don't even move. They just sit there and you have to watch them not move to come pick you up.
It said they said the one car was 6 minutes away and it was 7 minutes later and it was still 6 minutes. I'm going, you are messing with my mind.
And the reason why they just sit there, it's because of a cancellation fee.
They're waiting for you to cancel and then they get $5.
If you wait too long and they drive a little bit, there's, I think, a 5 minute thing. I don't know, but I'm just going on what it seemed to have happened to me. I've, without a doubt, had to cancel a ride because they weren't coming, and then I got charged.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Do you get to then give them 1 star or report it?
No, because you didn't do a ride with them. You don't get to rate and review unless you've ridden with somebody.
And you, I'm sure you can report it, but they're banking on people like me that go, who's going to really take all this time for $5? And I go, I know a woman named Virginia who would absolutely do that.
Yeah.
But they're right. A guy like me, I'm like, whatever. I got to get on to the next thing.
And that's what they love.
They love it.
They love a guy like you.
So in your face, Lyft and Uber will not be using you. Actually, I might have to.
Yeah, what happens when you start drinking this weekend? Right back.
Good point.
What do you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, today kicks off a really fun time of year. We have full gorilla leaned in for the Little Smiles Holiday Toy Drive, and we are full on collecting toys, and we're also full on collecting money. So a lot of these requests that come in are from teenagers, older kids sometimes, or maybe even younger kids with very specific requests. And a lot of times we didn't get those specific toys donated. So what we do is we take the money that you donate and we buy those specific special toys for these kids. And Little Smiles Holiday Toy Drive, it has been built on $5 and $10 and $20 donations. There is no donation too small. We really do appreciate every single donation, and it's the little ones that actually get us to our goal. So it's so easy. You can just go on your cell phone right now and text Little Smiles to 44321 and donate any amount. No amount is too small.
Yeah.
We love all of them. This is a charity that was built on $5 and $10 and $20 donations.
Well, the first time I ever found out about Little Smiles was going with the founder, Chip, and he spent $5 on some candy, and it just brightened these kids' day. And I said, wow, that's so effective. That just $5. I never would have thought that candy, and they came in, they said, that's the first time that kid smiled in 3 days. I was like, it's crazy. It's
amazing what you can do, even with a small amount of money, with the right partner. So we would love for you guys to help out. You can also go online and see the thermometer for the fundraising. It's going up and up and up each day. LittleSmilesFL.org.
I knew this was going to be the case. I threw out a poll question to KBJ TV. I said, whose farts smell worse, men or women? What do you think people were saying?
Women.
Nope, they're not. They're saying men. 63% of the votes are for men. The men's farts smell worse.
They haven't lived with enough women.
Well, maybe you know, and you know something, because they would be wrong. And I think that's what the misconception is. And I was so happy when I saw this article today. There was a study done. I don't know how I've missed it. In 1998, that found that women's gas smells worse than men's. Women's farts are more toxic.
Maybe in your house. Every house is different.
This is in the study they did. It was an extensive study. This isn't just from my house. This is a scientific study, Virginia, and they found out why. They say that women's farts contain higher concentrations of hydrogen sulfide, the sulfur compound that gives farts their rotten egg odor.
We're more eggy because we have eggs?
I don't know that that's the reason. They say men produce more volume, but the woman's fart is significantly smellier than a man's.
Huh.
Science, Virginia.
I think it just all depends on the butt delivering it.
I mean,
it does not. It's the body compound. That's what I'm telling you. This is a biological fact that women's farts smell worse than men's. They've worked it out. They did find that women are more embarrassed by their gas than men.
Sure.
And I think that's why women try to always blame it on the guy or say that guys' farts are smellier. And according to that poll, my own little scientific experiment, it showed that it's worked. Women have smeared men to make the world believe that we've got smellier farts than them, and au contraire. It is the ladies who have smellier gas.
Nothing will ever be smellier than a dog's fart. Does that mean the female dog has a even worse amount of...
I don't know if they did the study on dogs. I just know with humans, but I can tell you that. They say that humans fart as much as 23 times a day. I think 14 is about the average.
Depending on what you're eating, yeah, you can really up those numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, I just want to set the record straight because I really was tired of the smear campaign that's been going on for way too long.
I mean, this is flawed. Nobody came to my house. Nobody came to your house. The sample size wasn't big enough.
How do you know what was the sample size, Virginia?
Only 1,000.
Well, you don't. That's not true. You're just now making stuff up.
I've known her husband, Panda, since I was 13 years old. I've heard Virginia fart more than Panda.
Whatever.
It's the truth.
That's not true.
The truth shall set you free.
Everybody's over here smearing.
Look at Virginia. You're the one smearing. You're over there trying to deflect. You're trying to twist. You're trying to get out of this. And you just need to own it that you got smellier farts than we do.
Just because in your house, that's what you're
it's not
subjected
about my house.
to.
This is a study, Virginia.
This
scientifically
is
proven.
biased. You are biased.
It doesn't matter if I'm biased or not. I'm just telling you the facts out of a true scientific study.
This is lies.
No, it's not. It is the truth. I'm standing by it. I'm going to try to turn the table on this. So I'm getting the word out there. This is important information. Let everybody know. Yeah, you'd probably ask yourself, why would he even do it in the first place? Jbird gave Virginia his personal information.
You want to know something funny? You didn't even give it to me. You gave it to Rocco. So Rocco had my phone, and we were at my client, Bergman Jewelers, last night, and Rocco was trying to put all of the media. So he's got, videos from Instagram, videos from YouTube, videos that he had on his phone. He was trying to put it all on one flash drive so they could plug it into the back of the big TV there in the jewelry store, and it would just play on a loop all of the Bergman Jewelers videos. So Rocco needed YouTube Premium to be able to download from YouTube, and one of the videos was on YouTube. And so I said, Rocco, you know who's got YouTube Premium? Your buddy Jbird.
Okay.
And Rocco took my phone and said, oh, I'll just text him. He'll give me his password.
But it came off as Virginia, and I was in the middle of doing show prep and editing, so I was very distracted. And I'm going, all right, I'll give you my information. So I sent you, because I couldn't think right at the top off the top of my head what password it was.
Of course, because we have 18 million passwords.
So I sent her all my information with every password I ever had, and then after I sent it, I go, why did I do that? She has access to not only work stuff, but all my private, personal, everything. And after I sent it, I fiercely texted her back, just to let you know, that's all my personal stuff too.
I deleted it, and you know what? Rocco ended up buying the YouTube Premium trial. So he bought the trial, and then he's going to cancel it before the 14 days are up. So we were able to download, no problem. But
not that I've got trust issues with you.
I didn't put any of your information in anywhere.
Well, I would hope not, because that would be what a villain would do.
No, I mean, on the YouTube Premium,
got ya.
I did not use it for the intended purpose, and I deleted it instead. And I'm not going to go do anything else nefarious with it.
No, I don't think you would. I don't think you would viciously do something like that.
Never.
But I could see you.
Sign you up for dinky ones.
This will be funny, Kev. Watch this. Let's ruin his life. This is funny, Kev.
That's only if I'm drinking. I was sober.
Yeah, no, the whole thing scares me.
Wait till she's drinking later.
Still feel uneasy about it, Kevin.
Rocco will take my phone all the time and start texting people. And I always tell him, Rocco, you got to tell people that they're talking to you, not me, because they think it's me.
I did. I thought it was you the whole time.
Yeah, it was Rocco.
Yeah, that can happen easily anymore.
These kids, man, they're just quick. They're quick, and at the same time, I'm slowing down.
Yes.
It's a terrible combination.
Yeah. No, I hear you. It's so crazy. I mean, I find like we're in an era now where I can't get into my stuff, but everybody else can.
Yeah, the hackers got no problem.
Yeah. and then you can never, even when you get hacked and you try to contact the company, is there any company that has good customer service that helps you out immediately when you're hacked?
No, because everybody tries to make you use the bots, the chat, the automated help first. They won't just put a person right on. You can't call and they go, hello, customer service, how can I help you?
How can I help you make your life easier?
Yeah.
That never happens.
I'm human. I'm here in the U.S. I speak your language. Let's talk. How can I help you? That will never happen.
There's been times where I've cut off the robot. I just want to talk to a human.
Yes, no.
Hoping they understand me and just connect me to a human.
You hope it's programmed to understand expletives.
Yes.
And then when those expletives start flying, you get a real human. But you don't.
Yeah, anybody that's worried about being replaced completely by AI, it just goes to show you with that, it's not very effective. I mean, what would you rather have? You would rather have a human helping you than to talk to those bots. And that lets you know that humans are still, if it's a good human, more effective than the bots by a lot.
Good luck getting a good human.
Yeah. Jbird, you said that one of your buddies next door got hacked. And
yes.
people were putting up some bad messages about him and disparaging his character.
Here's the thing about next door. Everybody knows where you live.
Right, exactly.
Be careful with your next door accounts because from what I understand, you can hack them. It happened to my buddy. Someone hacked his thing and started writing offensive things on there. He had a contact next door. He wants to go to the police now because he feels like it's ruined his reputation.
Well, yeah, because everybody in his neighborhood now thinks he went on this rant.
Yeah.
And it wasn't him.
The good news is a lot of people are kind of savvy to it and said, this happened to my friend as well. So it is happening.
Damn.
Be careful out there. There's ways to protect yourself.
The world is terrifying, Kev.
Yeah. No, you never know. And look, people love doing it a lot of times for jokes and how they get in there. For instance, there was something happening in college football where Penn State just they fired their coach and now they can't find a coach. And somebody hacked into the athletic director's Twitter and their slogan is "We are Penn State." And the whole text said, "We are effed." And he's like, I've completely blown this deal and I've ruined Penn State University football. And that thing was up there for several days and the guy couldn't get through to get it taken down. And that thing was getting shared. And he's sitting there, he's on the phone, with X like, hey, man, I'm like the athletic director of a major university and I look really bad already. And somebody's hacked my Twitter and they're mocking me and making it look like I have no control.
That's damage to your reputation.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, a lot of people are playing hacked or hammered. What's going on with this guy?
Hacked or hammered. Yeah. It does. People do. They tend to not believe you when you say you've been hacked. But it is a real thing, though.
Yeah, it is. It's just very unfortunate because when you are hacked, it just is so impossible to get control back. You ever order something and you just cannot wait for it to show up?
Yes.
With anticipation, and now you can track your packages and you're watching it in transit and you're just like, oh, I can't wait for it to get here. I remember when I was a kid, we never used to be able to track packages. So this is very exciting.
We had to walk to the store.
Oh, yeah.
Uphill both ways to get our packages.
It's terrible. And, not only did Denny's have an exciting package coming his way, but he got an amazing deal on it as well. Ooh. Now, this was a book series. It was massively discounted. Denny's caught it at the right time. He jumped on it and placed his order.
Yep, for Black Friday. It was discounted 60%. So typically each book is $55. But on sale, it was $22.
Ooh.
So I go, I'm just going to order a bunch of these, right, while it's on sale. So I went ahead and did it. Awesome. I ordered them from the official website, everything.
Okay.
I follow the tracking. It gets to West Palm, and then it just kind of sits. So I went to the post office. And I was like, hey, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, it's in the system. We can't retrieve it or whatever. There was an error on the address. So you know how it was a site I don't use because it's their official site, so it didn't have the autofill. I accidentally put 33417 or 07 instead of 17. But all the rest of the address was fine. So when I talked to the post office, they go, oh, yeah, no problem. They go, that happens a lot. People will mess up the zip code, but if the address is correct and they can figure it out, they'll just reroute it.
Okay.
I go, okay, cool. Well, then I get home and I get the next alert and they said shipping back to sender. And I go, man, I just talked to you people and you tell me it's cool and now you're telling me you're shipping it back to the sender.
Oh, no.
Well, what sucks is they shipped it back to the sender and the sender refunded me, but the Black Friday special is no longer in effect. So if I wanted, I had to pay $55 a volume, and I ordered 4 volumes.
Oh, jeez.
And there's no customer service you can call and speak to somebody.
I spoke with them, and they just said that it's outside of that special, and that and I go, but I bought it on special. And then you guys saw my return come back to you because of an address issue, but it's no longer eligible for the special.
I don't like that. Yeah, that's bunk because you made terms in an agreement for a sale at a certain time. You agreed as the purchaser and the purchasee, and everything was good. They shouldn't have changed that.
They can't reverse the refund and then reship it out at that price?
They decided against it.
Damn.
I know, it's cold.
Call him out. What's the name of the book?
I'm not going to call him out.
Yes.
Because I'm going to rebuy it once it goes back on sale.
No.
This is the book series I was telling you I was so hyped that I ordered. I was bragging about how I got this amazing deal on it.
Brother, I can relate. I remember I was so excited for this dinosaur to get to my house. I mean, excited. I had my friends come over, and when I opened it up, I'm like, it's here, guys. It was baby socks. I go, what the hell is going on?
Baby socks.
Yes.
If you still got them, I'll take them.
Okay.
I do have a baby. I know a baby that could use them.
Was that one of those things where I've heard about the weird bait and switch where people think they order one thing and then they get sent something bizarre instead?
I don't know what happened. It's happened to me a few times where I bought a very nice statue of a dinosaur and I get it, and it was no bigger than like a Matchbox car. In the picture, a girl standing by it. It looks like it's this big old dinosaur. And then when I got it, it was a model dinosaur.
That happened to my father.
Was a Barbie doll, you found out.
Yeah. What they do is they trick you because they have a picture of a girl next to a dinosaur. But then when you read the fine print, instead of saying 3 feet tall, it says 3 inches tall.
Right.
And you get tricked by the picture.
No, that's not. I always check my numbers. They were liars. They were I believe me. I've been burned earlier in my eBay career. Always check the numbers. I'm obsessed with that. That's why I was going, what are you guys doing here?
Dang.
Yeah, it's the craziest thing. My wife ordered a garden rake a couple of weeks ago, and it showed up, and it was 9 inches long.
Yes. Why are they giving us mini?
I mean, all
That happened to my dad.
Barbie.
I kept it as a back scratcher, but I mean, other than that, it's got no purpose.
9-inch rake.
Debbie, what is that for?
It's a real rake. I know, who's using a 9-inch rake?
You can't get no leaves with it.
That has been the one thing I've noticed, that when you order stuff and you think it's going to be of size, it's mini. It's
a new trend.
Craziest thing.
It just tricked my dad. He ordered something and it came in. It was miniature. He goes, "What the heck is this?" You can't believe it.
The whole world is a scam.
Everything is trying to scam you. You have to be on so high alert.
It is. And you were saying that your husband Panda had a little issue with the Hard Rock betting app with something that happened there.
I mean, he can probably tell the story better than me, but he started betting on the Hard Rock app because Kevin Ralston.
Isn't it amazing how many people I've got to start betting on that app, and I never use it?
They
I don't
should
bet.
give you house money to play with as a thank you because you've turned so many people onto the Hard Rock betting app.
And now I flipped it around. My policy is trying to get people off of betting. So I've completely changed my crusade, but yet I've got all these people hooked now. They got problems gambling.
You sold it too good. You were talking about your son Ken and banking so hard.
I did. It's one of the greatest regrets I have as a parent. Maybe number one.
I love when your failures are so public.
So public.
So documented.
Right.
You can see the steps of where it all fell apart just playing out.
Well, and all I see now is the pain and the anguish that I've caused with my recommendation in the wake of the disaster I've created.
So the other night, the Buffalo Sabres were playing hockey, and Panda is real into it. He's like Kevin. He looks at the stats and the players, and he examines. So he knew this new guy hadn't scored a goal yet, and he's like, this guy is ready.
Okay.
Sure enough, that guy that he put money on to score his first goal ever in the NHL scored.
Okay.
And it paid big because the odds were crazy
Right.
because the guy had never scored yet. He never played yet.
Yep.
And so I think Panda only put like $40 on the guy.
Okay.
It paid $500.
Wow, that's nice.
So Panda was looking at his app, but he's like, oh my gosh, that kid scored. And so Panda wanted to go back and see the score. He goes on to ESPN. He's watching the highlights. He sees the score. He's so excited. He sees his balance, 500. He's like, sweet. And he takes the money out of his Hard Rock app and he deposits it into his checking account in his bank.
Yeah.
So now he's got $500 in there.
Smart.
From one bet. That's a lot.
And you got to cash out quick. I think it's the people keep the money in the app and keep betting.
That's what he did. He cashed out quick because he didn't want to be tempted to play with it. He wanted to get his winnings and keep it moving and keep these $20 bets as all he bets. So then he goes to bed and wakes up and he finds out that the goal didn't count because the kid was offsides. They went back afterwards and looked at the video and took back the goal. But Panda had already deposited the $500 into his banking account. So now when he goes on his Hard Rock app, it says he's negative $500. And if he wants to keep playing on the Hard Rock app, he's got to put the 500 back in to be positive.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, well, are you going to put it back in? He's like, I don't know, babe, because in my banking account, it says I have the 500. I have the 500.
Yeah.
So now I'm only negative in the world of the Hard Rock app. What his friend told him to do, he's got a really smart friend that's really good at gambling. The friend said, open a new Hard Rock account with a new name under like your wife. And you can keep betting and you just
abandon the old one.
And you made 500. And he's like, I don't know if I can do that because it is shady. But how shady is it? This is the dilemma. So Panda is struggling. He doesn't want to be shady. He wants to put the 500 back in the Hard Rock app. And I'm kind of like, who cares?
Right.
Start a new Hard Rock betting account under my name.
Yeah.
But that's kind of shady, right?
You know what? It's shady light in a sense. You know, where he did everything on the up and up, and they kind of made the mistake, and they're asking for him to #be cool to correct the problem that, in a sense, they had created themselves. Now the question is, do you oblige and be cool? You don't necessarily have to be cool with anybody in life.
People are not cool with us,
especially with a organization. The Seminoles will be fine.
The Seminoles don't need the Sinicki's 500.
Yeah, they're going to be okay.
They're doing good.
Right. So,
but it's an ethical thing where he feels bad and he's like, I didn't earn this money, so I shouldn't keep this money. But all the little devils around him, myself, his gambling friends, his sports friends, they're all telling him to keep it. But I think he feels too guilty and he doesn't want to keep it.
I think he should return it in for this, because if he is going to continue gambling, I have a feeling it's just the way the universe works. He will lose every bet until he loses $500.
And gods have spoken.
It's almost a weird kind of thing. So you're almost putting negative juju on the new account.
All of a sudden he comes back and says, babe, we lost our house.
Yeah. Oh, no, we don't play that way. No one has access to put our mortgage up.
Yeah.
that doesn't happen.
Are they going to seek it out? Because I had a friend who uses Verizon, and they accidentally put $2,000 in his account. He was supposed to be refunded for a phone, and it was only supposed to be $50, and they put $2,000 in by accident. So he was like, okay, awesome, and just spent it. Well, they figured it out about 8 months later, and they just started taking it out. Like they took it out of his Verizon bill. They're like, you can't even use Verizon if you're going to have this type of thing.
Yeah, that's really what happens. There's a lot of people that there have been a lot of clerical errors and glitches in the system, and then people go crazy. Like, well, you gave me the money. It doesn't work that way. They come back.
They'll come back for it.
They'll come back and they'll get it, and then you'll get arrested if you don't reimburse.
Typically, nothing in life is ever free.
Yeah.
Right. And do you really want the bad karma?
Well, is he going to even
the juju on the new account?
You're already saying he's already struggling with it, so he's going to even enjoy it? No, it's going to be nothing but a guilt sandwich.
He's like Kevin Ralston. He's annoyingly honest.
He knows what he needs to do, but he's got a great story out of it.
Right.
Yeah. Did we get bad information? And did we give it out? Could we possibly get you thrown in jail?
I think it's what we do.
That's what we do. Absolutely. So maybe we need to strike everything we said about not showing up for jury duty the other day.
Well, I got nervous because a KVJ Nationer reached out to me and said, hey, give you a heads up. My uncle, I believe it was their uncle, went to jail because they didn't do jury duty.
Jail?
Jail, that's what they said, but it was back in the 90s.
Ain't nobody got time for jail.
I got no time for jail, although I would come out with a 6-pack of Mountain Dew.
That'd been terrible to be in jail in the 90s.
Oh, my God.
You're right, no internet?
Right. That's crazy.
Has the laws changed since the 90s?
I don't know. So we're just nothing but bad information. And people were just saying, yeah, they don't really track it. It's not like you could just say that I had never had it delivered to me because, you know how you have like something collect on delivery or certified mail. You have to sign for it. Apparently they don't do that with summons for jury duty. And so you just be like, it never got to me and they can't do anything about it. That's what we were told. But I mean, this new story, who knows? Does that just ruin everything?
I found my date when I'm supposed to go.
When?
Okay.
December 17th.
Okay, yeah. it should
Right
be-
before Christmas.
Oh, we're still here. We're working.
I'm not missing work.
All right. So what are you going to do about it then? Are you going to follow the initial advice and act like you never got it? Or are you going to try an excuse?
That's the day of our company Christmas party, too.
I never saw the paperwork, never got it.
So you're going to stick with that.
What are you talking about?
What if you wind up in a 90s jail?
I like it because I love the 90s.
That's true. It's the best thing ever.
Hopefully they'll have that 90s food they can give me.
Yeah, it was way better and healthier for you back in the 90s without all the preservatives and additives.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. So I don't know. We will at least take that back, say, hey, apparently that's not maybe the case for everybody. At least it wasn't in the 90s. So
Yeah.
do that on your own risk.
I don't even know what's going on. Have no idea.
That's it. It's really kind of unreal how all over the place the advice is on getting out of jury duty. We'd had somebody saying you don't have to show and it's going to be okay, but then a person told a story about how a relative went to jail in the 90s for bailing on jury duty. And I got a text out of Miami. It says, if you fail to show, there will be a warrant for your arrest. Oh, my goodness.
Tase him.
Better get used to those bars, kid.
Another text says you can just request postponement and you get 3 of them. You'll be fine.
Postpone it till after Christmas because we all know dead by Christmas.
That's it.
And postponing sounds like you have to go in the computer, paperwork,
There's so much paperwork.
applications.
Signing stuff.
Then Melissa says if you get the wrong judge, they will send the sheriff out to arrest you. I had a judge do that once. I don't know if he followed through. He said the 17th is a Wednesday, so unlikely you'll actually get called. Most attorneys settle cases set around the holidays. Just call in like it says, or you can defer to another date. And Lisa said, I've worked in the legal field for over 20 years and promise you that nobody will come looking for you or attempting to arrest you for missing jury duty. They purposefully call thousands of people because they know many do not show.
Okay, I like that email. I'm going to go with that one.
Okay.
You can pick and choose the advice you take.
Wow, because the advice is all over the board.
It really is. I mean, it's all the way from jail to blow it off.
Yeah, and if I do get arrested, it's not bad, pub.
Yeah.
Just make sure somebody films it.
Oh, yeah, no, we'll make sure.
Okay. Well, I don't know what the truth is, but I can only just regurgitate what people have told us, and it's been every little thing. Somebody's saying Broward only gives you 1 deferment.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe it differs by county. Wow.
You're kind of a badass right now.
I'm not going to lie, kind of like a rebel.
You are kind of a rebel.
What are you in here for? Well, I skipped jury duty. All right, kick his ass. Kick his ass now.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design. Well, did you see the pictures of Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau? They are, wow, side by side with the former Japanese prime minister having lunch. going out, hopping around town. So he's the former Canadian prime minister, and the Japanese prime minister is the former prime minister as well. But I guess they're still working on projects and doing things. And yeah, Katy Perry was right there side by side. They initially called her his girlfriend, but then they corrected it to partner. In the translation in Japanese, initially they called it girlfriend, but then they changed it to partner because I guess girlfriend is not appropriate.
Or maybe they're
partner is the only thing you can say.
That I don't know. I have no idea what Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau is trying to say.
I don't either, but all right, they're partners. They're not boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh boy.
Don't make the mistake, Kevin.
Okay.
Do not make that mistake. Kim Kardashian is talking a little bit about one of the things in her marriage that hurt her so much. I guess at one point when she was with Kanye, he accused her of faking that robbery in France where they tied her up and they stole her jewelry. And I think it's well documented that it was real.
Yeah, I mean, it's
to
gone
have
to,
your-
yeah,
to
it's
have
gone
your-
to court and everything.
To have your own husband accuse you of faking a robbery and all that would have been the end of the marriage for me right there.
And it does show you a couple things. One, it shows you the status of the relationship, how rocky it was. But I think the other thing that it does kind of open my eyes to is how many things are they faking in their life when your own husband is not believing that this could be true? He thinks maybe it's a plot line for keeping up with the Kardashians.
The Kardashians? Oh, I remember when you had that story, I said the same exact thing. I go, whatever, they need a new season. Now, I was wrong.
Right.
But of course I'm going to think that.
But isn't your husband supposed to have your back?
You're talking about Kanye. All rules go out the window when you're talking about Kanye.
Yeah, true. And you're talking about the Kardashians. Here's Kim talking about her hurt.
Even my ex-husband had said, and you faked your robbery for a TV show and had said that in front of all these people.
Ooh.
That was so like a knife to my heart. Just to think that someone wouldn't believe you is like, that's so close to you, that should know you, that should know how much that affected your life. It just really bothered me for, like, you don't know who I am.
I will say, I think her acting is getting a bit better.
Have you seen her new show?
I have not. No, I wouldn't take the time. But.
Kevin, no, I don't know if it has.
Yeah, okay. She sounded believable there.
She certainly did sound believable.
Well,
that's real pain.
The emotional piano in the background does not hurt.
It does not hurt.
Creates a mood.
And finally here, Meghan Markle's dad had to have his left leg amputated. And the 81-year-old underwent a 3-hour operation after they found a blood clot and his limb had turned black.
Yo.
Oh.
That's not a good look.
Yeah. I don't think his daughter went to go see him in the hospital either because those two do not talk.
This is who?
Meghan Markle's dad.
Oh, yeah. She didn't invite him to the wedding.
No.
Yeah.
She didn't. He's going to have to hop on into healing without her by his side.
I all of a sudden started getting obsessed with cringy clips of her, and I watched some of her holiday special. Oh, my goodness. There's another clip going around where she takes peanut butter pretzels and all she does is open up the bag and throw them in another bag and then ties them up with a little bow and says, look how creative I am. I'm not even kidding you.
Is she trolling us?
I'm not kidding you. I have to send you this clip.
That's what she's got.
I heard too now, whenever she walks into a room, she has to be announced. Even if she's going like from her bedroom into her living room and there's a couple of girls there waiting to hang out with her, somebody comes out and announces her.
The other thing she does people don't like, she snatches microphones from people. And there's all these clips of her trying to grab microphones and people pulling it away. Like,
oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
She's a mic snatcher, huh?
It's amazing. She brings out the claw.
The claw. The Markle claw is real. Seriously, look it up, because whenever Prince Harry's not acting right in public, when there's photographers, he gets that claw.
The biggest Markle fan out there is Meghan Markle.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
You know it's a big business. That's why every single year they're cranking out more and more cringy Christmas specials, especially that Hallmark channel. Boy, they love it.
Oh, my gosh. They are doing the work.
Yeah. And my wife, she just eats it up. She loves them. She had me watching one the other day. I was like, oh, this is not great. But she loves it. I don't know. You know, it's just love, Virginia. That's it.
Gotta do it.
Taking one for the team.
I used to think the Christmas movie Jingle All the Way with Schwarzenegger and Sinbad, I thought that was a terrible movie because I saw it in the theater.
Yeah.
I don't know. The older I got, it's not good, but it's got a charm to it.
Okay. Not good, but it's got a charm.
Yeah, I used to hate that movie.
Yeah, that is one that really kind of jumps to mind when you start thinking about some of the bad Christmas movies that are out there. But, you know, honestly, if you look at the Rotten Tomatoes list of the lowest performing Christmas movies of all time, it's only number 9 on the list.
Okay.
It's got a 20%.
It did make top 10.
It did make top 10. Yeah, it's in at number 9. Great cast, though. Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's got Phil Hartman in it. Sinbad. I don't know if that's where it went wrong, but the top worst movie on Rotten Tomatoes is called The Nutcracker. Came out in 2010. It's got a 0% score. It's got Elle Fanning, Nathan Lane, and John Turturro in it.
I've never even heard of it.
No.
And it's kind of impressive to have a 0%.
I mean, absolutely. There's not even anything positive with it. And right behind it's a movie you probably know. And I'm wondering, do so many people really think this is a terrible movie? Because, again, the cast is not bad. You've got Tim Allen, Dan Aykroyd, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Christmas with the Cranks. Came out 21 years ago, and it's got a 5%
It's not
on
good.
Rotten Tomatoes.
It's not good.
I've never seen that either.
You're not missing much.
Okay.
Yeah, these are all movies you could easily miss. Next on the list, they got Deck the Halls from 2006. That's got a 6% score on Rotten Tomatoes. That is Danny DeVito, Matthew Broderick, and Kristen Davis. And Kristen Chenoweth also is in that one.
Huh.
Not a bad cast again, but it just, obviously, I guess, a terrible movie.
Have you seen that one?
No, but it doesn't look, I'm looking at it right now. It looks horrible.
Okay.
Ben Affleck's got the 4th worst Christmas movie of all time, according to Rotten Tomatoes. It's called Surviving Christmas. It's also got James Gandolfini, Christina Applegate in it, and Catherine O'Hara. Again, not a bad cast, but it's only got an 8%.
Catherine O'Hara is from Home Alone.
Yeah, right. So she's obviously got a great Christmas movie under her belt.
They did a Home Alone 3?
Yeah, they did. They kept going. They kept cranking them out. And Home Alone 3 is number 22 on the Rotten Tomatoes list. It's got a 36%.
Sometimes you can almost tell, too, if they're bad by the cover.
Yeah, it is. And they said that Macaulay Culkin's precious charisma is sorely missed in this hollow sequel.
Oh, it's a new kid.
Yeah, it's a whole new kid.
It's a low budge Macaulay.
It is. It is a knockoff Macaulay.
Oh, who the hell's this kid? Not as cute. Not bringing it.
Some of the other worst Christmas movies of all time, at least according to Rotten Tomatoes that they have on the list. They've got Surviving Christmas, the Ben Affleck one I just mentioned. You've got Mixed Nuts. That's got Steve Martin in it. And Madeline Kahn, 16% on that one. You've also got things like the Jingle All the Way, which I mentioned, and the Santa Claus 3, the Escape Clause. That is number 10. That was the one where they brought in Martin Short. I think he was Jack Frost, if you've seen that one.
I wonder if they went into Santa Claus 3 with high expectations, or did they kind of know, all right, we're just collecting a check and this is the last one?
I think what they do with sequels is you're just hoping that another one will hit, and you just wonder when your magic will end. Because the first one, I didn't watch till much later. I was like, that's a pretty solid movie. And the second one was okay. And then when we got to the third, I was like, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's only 17% on Santa Claus 3.
I mean, Fast and the Furious, all right, do we do part 4?
They are cranking.
They're cranking.
They are doing great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They are the opposite of a sequel that is going in the toilet. I think they do better and better with each one.
To me, that's a rarity. That does not happen often.
You're right.
Yeah. Now, I saw this movie, and it's okay. I didn't think it was this terrible. It's called Four Christmases. It's got Vince Vaughn, Jon Favreau, Robert Duvall, Reese Witherspoon in it.
I've seen it before. I saw it in the theater.
That is, it's only got 25%. Yeah, it's not awesome, but it's one of the worst. It's number 19 on their list of the worst Christmas movies of all time. But then, those are some of the bigger ones that were released in theaters. Some of the ones that people vote for as the absolute worst, even Christmas specials. Did you ever watch the Star Wars Holiday Special in 1978?
At least 3 times a year.
Okay. It's that bad?
It's bizarre because there's a grandpa, Chewbacca kind of a character.
Okay.
And he looks like he's having alone time with himself while he's watching a video through this contraption over his eyes.
And this is a Christmas movie.
Yeah. And he's, and he almost kind of has a sense of ending, if you know what I mean. It's very, very weird.
He's going to mat his fur.
It was.
That's very careless.
I'll send it to you guys. You're not going to watch it, but I could just isolate that one part.
Okay.
It's worth a watch.
Have you ever heard of Santa Claus Conquers the Martians?
No.
That sounds like your kind of movie.
It does.
That came out in 1964. You've also got Jingle All the Way 2.
Wow, that got greenlit.
Yeah. We were talking about how bad the first one was. They actually did a second one. I wonder if they had any of the stars on it. Some of the other ones that they have, Home Alone 4.
What? There's a 4. Okay, 3, I looked at it. It looks terrible. They did a 4?
Oh, my
gosh.
gosh.
There's a Home Alone 4.
Another low budget Macaulay.
Another low budget.
And he's even doing the whole, ooh, my hand's on the face.
How embarrassing.
No.
How embarrassing for the producers.
That's rough.
And then some people argue maybe the worst ever made was Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas.
I've seen that.
Have you watched that?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's exactly what you think.
Erica from Loxahatchee said, I just watched the Christmas Contract the other night on Netflix, and it was pretty cringy. Okay. Now, some people are saying your list has some of my favorite Christmas movies.
It's very subjective.
Maybe it's time to reevaluate my taste in movies. I think sometimes what happens is if you're younger and if you're sucked into the nostalgia, it hits different. And I think you give a lot more forgiveness sometimes to Christmas movies. That's why a lot of people are like saying, what are you talking about? I love Christmas with the Cranks. There are a lot of people that absolutely love that movie. And is it because it's a good movie or is it because it's Christmas and it's nostalgia and it hits you with all the feels?
Yeah, it reminds you of your childhood Christmases, probably. Yeah.
Well, apparently just seeing your friends for Thanksgiving is not enough. Now they have coined the term Friendsmas. And so you're going to continue seeing your friends all throughout the holidays. How original, huh?
They're making Easter Friendster.
So isn't Friendsmas just we're having a Christmas party?
Yeah, exactly. Like I said yesterday when we were talking about the terms, I don't know why we have to come up with all these new definitions.
We don't.
It really just redefines something that we already had a word for.
Friendsmas is hard to say.
It is.
Okay, give me a few little cocktails, a little hot toddies, and then try to say Friendsmas. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
Yeah. Well, the one thing they're discovering is it seems like Gen Z, the younger adults, seem to enjoy spending more time with their friends than they do their family. In fact, 30% of them say that they're going to be preferring getting together with their friends over their family. 30% of them.
I get it. A lot of families are a little deranged and messy.
Yeah, and I think sometimes it takes age and experience to learn to appreciate them and realize that, hey, everybody's got a little fault, but there's something special about family. Because 30% of the Gen Z said, yeah, they preferred being with their friends over their family, but for boomers, it was only 5%.
Gotcha.
So you can see as you get older, you're like, okay, yeah, Uncle Carl is a little bit squirrely and he gets drunk every year and he never wears pants, but it's Uncle
Well, he's not
Carl.
wearing pants because he peed in them and we had to take them off.
That's what Uncle Carl's do.
If you can laugh at Uncle Carl and have a good time, I think you change your perspective of your family Christmas. But that comes with maturity.
Yeah.
And not everybody in the family is mature and ready to be there and laugh with Uncle Carl instead of being so embarrassed that you don't want to see him.
It is a challenge. And look, I think the thing with family, it's like with a lot of things in life. It's more work, but it's also more rewarding when you're with family. You just have to sometimes not give up on it. You got to really try to curate that love that you have in your family. So what do you do for Friendsmas? They say the top activities include dining out together, Secret Santa exchanges, and Christmas-themed games. And cocktails and everything else that you might be doing.
Oh, I love it. I'm going to a cookie party next week, and everybody brings a gift, and then you stand in a circle, and you pass your gift around. Everybody passes their gift to the right until the music stops, and then you're stuck with the gift you have, and you can decide, okay, do I want to keep it? Or do I want to trade with her over there? And if you want to trade, she has to trade with you. But you don't know what's in the box because they're all wrapped up.
If you don't have somebody dressed as Cookie Monster there, it's not a real cookie party.
You want to volunteer? It's all ladies.
I don't.
They're all in menopause.
I'm out. That is not my cookie party.
Now, these... is kind of like an example here in this email that I got while I was talking about, where sometimes when it comes to your family over your friends, you do have to work a little bit more and kind of have some tougher conversations. With friends, it's kind of easy just to maybe ghost them or just work them out of your friend circle. That is the one thing with family. You just can't work them out of the family circle.
It's harder.
It is a lot harder. And so it takes tougher conversations. And I think that's why younger people enjoy being with their friends more than older people, because they just are not comfortable and don't want to have those kind of conversations. And we got an email here from somebody. It's just outside of the Gen Z age range. And I've noticed this. If you have multiple kids, sometimes there's a comparison game that goes on between kids.
Everything's a competition.
Yes. My daughter brings it up almost daily. So I'm just kind of curious how you deal with it when you are, in a sense, on the wrong side of it. This email says, I know Christmas isn't supposed to be about comparing gifts, but last year something hit me harder than I expected. My mom has always tried to keep things equal between my sister and I, and last Christmas she gave my sister a $1,000 designer purse that she wanted for a very long time.
Wow, that's a big gift.
And then when my turn comes up to get a gift from my mom, she hands me a blanket shaped like a tortilla.
By the way, not a horrible gift. I would love it.
Those tortilla blankets are adorable.
She said everybody started laughing, even my sister. And here I am like going, oh, okay, you just got a purse and you're laughing at my tortilla blanket.
That's not good optics, Mom.
Yes. And she said even my brother leaned over and was like, wow, Mom finally picked her favorite.
Damn.
Now, in front of everybody in the family, I just laughed it off and tried to roll with it. But honestly, it really did kind of crush me.
Yeah, of course it would.
And I didn't say anything, but now every time I look at this stupid tortilla blanket, I think of how I was slighted and how my mom likes my sister more.
Shots fired. It's time to retaliate.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, two can give a bad gift. Next Christmas, I'm going to humiliate Mom.
Oh, that's the plan.
You're out of your mind.
Yep. Shots fired. You started this war, Mom. I'm going to finish it.
She was not thinking about giving Mom a humiliating gift. She was thinking about bringing it up to her and letting her know. Or does she look like she's petty and small and, making a big deal out of nothing?
Look, you only have one life, and on your deathbed, is it really going to matter that you stood up for yourself and expressed yourself? If it's bothering you, say what you got to say, whether it's right or not. It's in your spirit right now. And if it goes horribly wrong, maybe you'll learn something from it.
Yeah, I don't think that your mom would have an adverse reaction to you mentioning something. It's just not even on her radar. She probably didn't see it the same way that you do. And it's probably a good thing to let her know.
Dude, it happened to me one Christmas. I remember, and my mom and Aunt Ann and my dad didn't realize it, but everybody in the family got a lot more presents than I do. And halfway through my presents, I saw my mom and Ann look at each other because I kind of looked disappointed because my sister was getting so many presents. The other sister, so many presents. And I'm like, oh, cool. Some razors in my stocking.
Yeah.
And they realized, they go, Jay, I'm sorry. We got distracted. We weren't even thinking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, son of a biscuit.
I got the shaft.
I was about 16, so I had those 16-year-old emotions.
When you're a parent, I think it's one of those things you might realize that, yes, your kids are keeping a scorecard and they're adding things up in a tally in their head on how much you spent on each kid and how much thought you put into each gift.
And that at that age, unfortunately, because their brains aren't fully formed, money spent equals love. The more that you spend on them, the more they think that you love them. And if you spend more on another sibling and not them, they think you love the other sibling more.
Well, we even got this email. This is from a girl in her early 30s. So, I mean, they're still comparative at that age. I know my daughter at 27, she's very comparative with her brothers.
The only thing that saved me from my heartbreak Christmas is we had potato puffs, and I'm like, all right, these are pretty darn good.
Okay, at least you got good food.
Always had good food.
So Jbird has never gone to a proper boozy brunch, which is so popular here in South Florida. So if you were saying, hey, to try it out for the first time, you got to go to the right place, where would you tell him to go?
I mean, the closest place I ever went to a brunch was at Shoney's. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Google Shoney's. Rest in peace, Shoney's.
Yeah, no, they do. I mean, brunch has been something that's been around, and they'll do the buffets and things like that. But to me, I'm kind of talking a little bit more where it's a whole experience. I've gone to the brunches where they're boozy, and you can get... Typically, to me, a brunch has got to have the bottomless mimosas or the Bloody Marys or whatever. And,
No, if you don't have bottomless, you won't see me.
yeah. And then a lot of times there's a DJ that is there. And so it really kind of turns into a party. I mean, by 1 p.m., the boom, 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 the place is raging.
Boy, really selling it to me.
Yeah. That's why when you were talking about going to a brunch, I'm like, I don't know if I going to be your thing, dog.
Well, if you did go to the Breakers brunch, they have live music too, but it's a dude playing a harp.
That's lovely.
It's lovely. Or there's also a dude playing a little guitar. Like it's live music, it's mood setting, but it's not dong, 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 dong.
Who's ready to get going at 1 p.m.?
Yeah. But what does that cost you per person?
A lot.
What's a lot?
$3.
Per plate?
Yeah.
What? Shoney's is where I'm
You're
at.
paying for that harp music, dog.
Yeah, that little harp, that little guitar. I'm picturing some guy with the smallest of harps, smallest of guitars, and the biggest of bills.
I would say, probably per county, you have the most popular place. If you're staying local to where you are, Palm Beach, I would say Lenore's is right up there. One of the best that I've seen.
What do they go for per plate?
I think you order whatever you order.
Yeah, it's a menued brunch, unlike the Breakers where it's unlimited, all you can eat, and it's all laid out before you.
Yeah.
I like that better if it's high end.
So much data, brain about to explode.
Rocco was eating caviar by the cupful.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah. Ooh.
I think Kevin's right. I may not be a brunch guy.
Yeah, I don't think you're a brunch guy. But Avocado Grill was cool. They do a really fun little brunch, and that place gets going, and they kick the doors and everything open, and then they've got a guy that's playing like electric sax. He's up on the bar.
Yeah.
And they've got one of these like smoke things. I don't know what it is. It's almost like
Fog machine.
Yeah, but it's like a turbo, and it goes, and the whole place fills up with smoke. You're like, yeah, this is good. I shouldn't be this hammered at 1 p.m. on a Sunday.
It's a party.
Is he trying to seduce the
It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So, I mean, I like what they do at Avocado Grill. That's good.
Now, Virginia brought up a good point. I would hate to go to a brunch where I'm like, looking at the menu. Does that mean if I order something off the menu, they keep bringing that over and over again?
Well, that's all you get. You order what you want off the menu, and you pay a la carte per item.
So, all right.
But you also pay for the bottomless part of it as well. So it's like, you'll pay like maybe $20 or $30 for the bottomless mimosas and Bloody Marys. But then whatever your dish is that you order, that's separate.
To me, I like the buffet style where you keep on getting up there, get your fat ass up there and get some more thirds.
Yeah, you can. I mean, some do that. You can go to like E.R. Bradley's. They do that where, you can get cocktails too, but it's a little bit more about just doing the brunch and the food of a focus. Other places that have pretty decent brunches, you can go to Bodega Taqueria Tequila. They've got a pretty good one. They've closed down their West Palm location, though, but they got Miami and they got Fort Lauderdale still. Somebody said, send the bird to Shooters in Lauderdale, buffet and bottomless mimosas. Ooh. Also, David said the Blue Moon, he says Fort Lauderdale. I think it's Lauderdale by the sea. They're right there on the water, too. He said it's about $125 a pop.
Okay.
If you do that for that. And somebody said, I think the Breakers is $195.
Before tip.
Okay.
So, all right.
So you tip $105.
It sounds like you're tipping, well, if it's only
and doesn't everybody get like an after dinner drink? that's not on the menu for bottomless?
I don't think you're helping me.
Yeah.
You've made this so much more confusing than I ever thought it could be.
Well, I want to get like an espresso martini, and that's not like included.
I just feel like you're making me look stupid, and I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
I've done that enough today.
Sunday House in Delray Beach. Theirs is a little bit more pricey, and that's a food focus, which you might like. And boy, that new Sunday House Village that they're building right there is unbelievable.
I haven't been over there in a minute. What does it look like?
Phenomenal. I mean, they completely rebuilt the whole block. It's
Wow.
quite a signature piece there on Swinton and Atlantic.
I need to go check that out.
Yep. Pretty good. Also, a little bit of love for Kyle G's. I said, I believe they've got the bottomless.
Kyle G's is right on the ocean. It is a fabulous restaurant.
Oh, I know that place.
It's still got like a little bit of an 80s and 90s feel to it. They haven't sanitized it and made it look all modern. It's very charming, very classic, right there on the ocean. I love Kyle G's.
And a little love for Berry Fresh as well.
Berry Fresh is great as well.
Oh, they have good food.
They have something called the Mega Mimosa.
Okay, just what you need, huh?
It's a mimosa bigger than Kevin's head.
Yes. And also a little love for NYY Steak in Coconut Creek, something to check out. So there you go, a couple of different ideas. If you want to do a little brunch this weekend, you can. Little KBJ TV is what you need right now to check out our Raise Your Hand poll that we've got. Myself, Virginia, Jbird, and Denny's. We're going to raise our hand if this applies to us. If you're watching on KBJ TV, you'll know who's saying yes to what. I will give you the overall percentages with 4 people on here. First thing I need you to raise your hand for. Who here on the KBJ show will say, yeah, I'm 5 minutes away, when you actually are still at home? Who does that move? Where they go, oh, yeah, I got stuck behind the train, or, yeah, the drawbridge. Who's kind of lying about being late when they get called on it? Okay, we got one hand reluctantly kind of going up, and they're almost kind of saying like, yeah, I don't really do that.
There's extenuating circumstances.
Does that person need a spotter to help lift that hand up?
I don't know.
I'm going to lift my hand. Watch.
Okay.
Don't make me flinch.
Okay, only one of us kind of raising our hands, so we'll have to discuss that a little bit more on the after the show. Who has used the still at work excuse while you're actually just sitting on the couch? Raise your hand if you have done that. Okay. One hand. It's gone up. 25% of us have done that.
Sometimes you have to do that when you deal with psychos, allegedly.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Which one of us has intentionally ghosted someone and then pretended like your phone was acting weird? Raise your hand if that applies to you. Okay. Nobody raising their hand on that one.
It's just messy because I don't know if I've used that exact excuse.
Okay.
But you've definitely ghosted somebody.
Ghosted people for sure, but then never was like, oh, my phone wasn't working or interference, you know?
It's you, not me.
Who has avoided a phone call from somebody on the KBJ show even though the phone was in your hand? Raise your hand if that has happened to you. All right. Half of us have raised our hand, 50% of us.
I answer all your calls.
They think they're too good, Denny's.
Yeah.
Stop ruining the game. I think we've ruined every single one of them.
We've never made it.
There's no need to even go over this on the podcast.
And who has pretended to remember someone you absolutely did not remember? Raise your hand on that. Okay, that is a 100%.
On the weekly.
Yeah.
And it's a nightmare when it happens.
Because someone always goes, you know who I am, right? You know where we met. And I'm like, I drink a lot, bruh. I don't.
I met you in 2004.
Yeah, this just happened to me 2 weeks ago. I'll tell you guys the story.
Oh, I can't wait.
Because I don't think it ended well.
Oh.
Good. I'm glad it happens to other people other than me.
Yeah, that's 100 feet.
Yeah. I want a little positivity. What is your feel good Friday? Your little win for the week. Got Jennifer sending this in. She said, my feel good Friday moment. Troops 141 and 4141 of Loxahatchee participate in a local food drive and were able to provide 8 full Thanksgiving meals for families in need. Love when they do that kind of stuff.
That is beautiful. Good job, troop.
And I thought this was really cool, too. The Giving Tuesday, which is something they do now, like the first Tuesday after Thanksgiving. They say this was a record-breaking year. American donors contributed $4 billion to nonprofits
That's
for
amazing.
Giving Tuesday.
That's so huge.
And what's amazing, it's up from $3.6 billion just last year. And they say volunteer participation also increased, with 11.1 million Americans volunteering on December 2nd compared to 9.2 million last year. And it's a great thing. I will tell you, honestly, that's why we do the KVJ Volunteer Army. It's more for you than it is for anything else, because when you volunteer and get back to the community, you feel so much better about yourself.
You really do. It is such good medicine, especially if you're feeling sad or you're going through some trying times in your personal life. You know, instead of sitting at home and crying on the sofa, go do something nice for somebody else. Go volunteer to help a charity, and you will be so impressed and amazed by how you feel afterwards. You'll be proud of yourself. You'll be helping somebody else. You'll be lifting your own mood. It really is such a good thing for your mental health.
Yeah, absolutely. Got a couple other Feel Good Fridays here. One is a huge birthday shout out from my best friend since 95, Patty. She's a huge KVJ Nationer, and she loves her birthday month. Well, I mean, who doesn't? There they are having a couple cocktails.
Aw, look at those cuties with the martinis.
And also a shout out to Kevin Beavers, best dad ever. It's a late one for the birthday because you guys were out on the 26th, but we listen religiously, even more so now that we moved away from South Florida. And I know we do have a lot of people that live elsewhere, and KVJ is really everywhere. You can, of course, check us out on YouTube, Spotify. You got the streaming app, kvjshow.com. So there's a gazillion different ways to listen to us anywhere on planet Earth.
We miss you, Beavers.
Are we even in Australia?
Yeah, on YouTube. Absolutely.
That's cool.
Yeah. Global now, baby. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I always love hearing from people that are all over the planet that check out the KVJ show.
Yeah, we got some guy in Antarctica listening to us.
Okay.
We do?
No.
That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
That would be something. That would be something. So appreciate all the Feel Good Fridays. You have more KVJ coming your way. It is called The After the Show. It is going to be live on YouTube, also Twitch. We'll put it on Facebook. I think we're even looking to put it on TikTok. This thing can be everywhere because we don't have to worry about trademark issues, which is our biggest curse here on the KVJ show. So check it out anywhere, live or on demand. Before we get there, though, Bird, if you'd wrap us up with your thought for the day.
The moment you stop running from your past is the moment it loses its strength to chase you.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.